Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and today we'll have a detailed review of the camera on the Gionee Elife S5.5. So this is the slimmest phone in the world, and it comes around 5.5 mm in thickness, and it also comes with a 13 megapixel autofocus camera with LED flashlight. There's also a 5 megapixel front facing camera for video calls. So overall this does have a great camera when it comes to megapixel and the features. And Gionee phones have been known for good camera. We already done the review of the Elife E7, the flagship phone, and found that camera was really capable one and had really good and could really bring great photos using that device. So now we'll have a review of the S5.5 camera. So this comes with a 13 megapixel camera, and we'll check out the interface and also some of the samples from the camera. So first, when you open the interface, you'll know that it's very similar to what we have on the E7. The interface is exactly the same, so no change in that aspect. So you have the settings option here, then you have the option to switch the camera mode, the front facing or the rear camera. Then you have the option to switch the flash, so you can set it to auto flash, no flash, as well as some always on flash. Then on the right side you have the option to switch to video cam, and also there is the option to view the photos taken, and then finally the capture button. So these are the options on both the sides of the viewfinder. So let's go to the settings, and you can see the settings is exactly the same as what we found on the Elife E7. So you can see here you can choose the photo size from 13 megapixel up to 4 megapixel options are there. Then you have the white balance, exposure values, ISO. So you can manually adjust all these values here. At the bottom you have the capture mode, so you can select the capture mode from a normal mode or touch mode, then V sign. There are quite a lot of options. Then you have the self timer. You can set the self timer to 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5 seconds or 10 seconds, so that's based on your choice. Then you also have this modes available. This is the auto mode. Then you have sports mode, night mode is also available, HDR, panorama, and then back to the normal auto mode. So these are the options available, and you can also quickly change the settings option to different view. So here we have a different view. So the options are same, but the view here is different. So we have the HDR, auto scene, sound, geotagging, capture mode, self timer, picture size, volume keys, and you can also shoot with the volume key. Say if you have set volume keys to shoot, say while pressing the upper volume up button, you can take a photo directly without having to touch the capture button. So that's a pretty handy feature. Then you have the self timer as we discussed, and you also can set the picture size. So from 13 megapixel up to 4 megapixel you can choose. So these are the options in the camera settings. So overall the camera is almost the same. The settings and the UI is exactly the same as we found on the Elife E7. Now let's go to some of the samples. So these are some of the samples taken using the camera, and we would say the quality of photos is really good. The colors have come really brilliant, and it's more or less accurate when we compare with the real life the colors. So that's really one good aspect about Gionee's photo processing algorithms. We also found that the E7 had a really brilliant camera, and the Elife S5.5 also comes with a really good camera. So you can see the colors are really good and more or less accurate when compared to the real life. So this is another photo. So you can see here the macro shots have been really come really good. We already have uploaded a camera sample as well as the photo sample video, so you can check out that video from our YouTube channel. That gives a much more clearer picture on the photo samples. So this is just a quick look at some of the samples. So again the colors are really come great, and the contrast and the photo, overall the photo clarity is really good, and it resembles more or less like the real photos, real images. So this is another view. So you can see that the clarity, there is no lots of clarity even if you zoom in. There is not much of a noise included, and the clarity of photos, if some external shots do have noise if you zoom in to larger extent, but overall we would say this is a really good camera for this price range, and comes with a good set of features as well. And when you compare with the night shots aren't that great. You can see that there is a lot of noise included in the night shots. So we'll just show you one night shot. So this is taken during night without a flash, and if you zoom in, you can see there's quite a bit of noise included, but still the clarity is not that bad as well. So it's not a bad camera even in the night shots, and with flash you definitely get pretty decent shots. It may not be able to be the high-end phones like the Lumia 1020 or other phones in this in the higher price range, but still for a price range of around 23k, this camera really makes sense, and photos have come really good. The colors have also been are also really accurate and more or less like the real life. So these are some of the samples taken with this phone, and we would say this is a really good camera. You can also check out our video on the samples, so you can get a clearer picture on this samples. The front facing camera also produces pretty decent photos, and it has a wide angle mechanism, so you can take pretty decent photos using the front facing 5 megapixel camera as well. And the phone supports 1080p full HD video recording, and the video quality is pretty decent, not that great. Again, there are some too much sharpness in the videos, and if you check out anti-shake algorithms, there is a bit of lag in when you use that algorithm to process the video. So overall, for a price range of around 23k, this phone does make really good sense, but as a camera phone, does it really excel? We wouldn't say that this phone excels as a camera phone. If you want a camera phone, you should be better checking out the Elife S5, which is much better camera than this one. But overall, the form factor, this is the slimmest phone in the world at 5.5 mm, and the brilliant display, full HD display, and the fit and finish all comes together. This phone is really good in the camera department as well. So this is at this price range, this is really good camera. Only problem may be the low light photography, where there is quite a bit of noise. So that's all in the camera review of the Gionee Elife S5.5. If you have any specific queries regarding this, drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your queries. If you like this video, do hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel for more updates, and thanks for watching this video.